And we're live! Hello, everyone! Welcome to the weekly reading sprints. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having a lovely time. And yeah, I am a little late today. We are half an hour late, as you can tell. I mean, probably the VOD watchers can't tell that, but from the people that are watching live, yeah. I went to the doctor today, so that is why I'm a little late. I've been having like this very annoying itching in my throat, not in my throat, in my ear, in my left ear, for like over a week, and like a few days ago, it started to really hurt when I swallowed. Like it was hurting my throat, but it was just on the side of this here ear. So yeah, it was really weird to me. So I went to the doctor, and I have an ear infection. So that's lovely. That is really great. Um, it explains a lot. That's what I mean. I thought I had like something like that probably going on, or like there's a ear disease that's really common, but I can't remember it now. But I think there's like something that's even worse than an ear infection that gives you like fever and stuff. And I thought that might be what I had, but it's not that bad. I am still gonna have to take antibiotics. So yeah. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome. So it turns out Chums wasn't the one that gave me the illness. I already had the illness. It wasn't your fault. Also, while we're here, before we start, let me make you my mod. You sent me a picture today of how to make you my mod, so I'm gonna try and do that now before we start the sprints. Because it shouldn't take too long. Let me find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, on YouTube Studio. I think I'm on YouTube Studio. I don't. Where? How do I find that? Is it? What? How do I see YouTube Studio? Is it here? And then. Wait, I'm gonna. Oh, wait. Definitions. See, it wasn't my fault. Yeah, it wasn't your fault. My bad. Community. Moderators. Oh, amazing. I think I found it. Put the username. Okay, well, Chums with capital C. Oop. Chums. Oh my god, there's about 1,000 Chums. How do I know which one is you? Oh no. Can you find your username? I think there should be. I don't know, is it just Chums? I'm gonna see the comments you've made on my channel to see your profile picture. Because there's like so many Chums. Your channel and here. I think maybe you've made a comment on this video of mine. Let's hope you can't hear anything. Okay, you shouldn't be able to hear anything. Good. Oh, you haven't commented on this one. Okay, let me find a video you commented on. I know you've commented on January. I'm gonna go on this one, see if this one... Is it paused? It's paused. Amazing. Okay, it's like a turtle. Huh. Well, you're not appearing on the list that I'm being given. What? I don't know. Do you have wait, there's a little question mark. Let me see here. Oh no, this is just explaining what a moderator is. I'm not really sure how to add you as a moderator because it's not really letting me by your name. So I think we're just gonna have to just see what happens. Every time I take it out of this little button thingy and I write it again, different people appear. So maybe if I do this enough times, your one will appear. I'm not sure. Maybe there is like a link or something attached to your username that I could use. Anyways, let's just continue. We'll try to figure this out after stream. I thought it would be easier, but it's not as easy as I thought. But yeah, I feel like it has been way over a week since the last stream. Like, I feel like so much stuff happened in this past week. But realistically, not much has happened. Like, between us going to the Lisbon Book Fair and me getting ill, and we also went to, like, I also went to the city where I work to, like, take some pictures and stuff. But apart from that, I didn't do much more this week. But for some reason, it feels like it has been ages. Like literal ages. I don't know if everyone is feeling the same way. But yeah, it is. It just feels like it has been so long. Have you decided what book you're gonna read? Yes, actually. I'm gonna continue reading. I have my tablet here. I think I started reading Lara Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me. I think that's the title. And I never got around to finishing it. So I think I'm gonna try and see how much I can read today. This is the cover. I really like this cover. I think it's really pretty. Don't know if you can see it pretty well, but yeah. It's like I think it's a sapphic romance and it's a graphic novel. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oops. Oh, I lost the picture. Oh no. The picture I so carefully searched for before the stream started is gone. Need to get it again. Oh no. But yeah. That is the one I'm gonna read today. Let me see if I can get the picture up again. So if other people ask me, I can just show it. I think it was it this one? Oh, was the picture in Portuguese before when I showed it? I thought it was in English. Oh, well, this one is in English. Open image in a new tab. But yeah, I was thinking about reading Before the Coffee Gets Cold, but I think if I try to read that book at this time, I will probably get very sleepy, because I usually get very sleepy either way, and if it's not a very action-packed like story, I will get even more sleepy. So I thought it was better for me to just go with something like lighthearted and stuff. Which book are you reading though? I don't even remember what you were reading. Because you finished To Kill a Kingdom, and now I don't remember. You said last stream what the new book you were reading, but I can't remember. So yeah, what are you reading as well? I'm interested to know. I need to be extra careful with my tea today, because if I drop this on top of my tablet, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad. Need to be very careful. But hopefully I won't kill it. You know, I usually when I bring food and drinks to my, like, close to my computer, I'm always very careful. And for my entire lifetime, I had never had accidents with, like, dropping water on top of stuff. And the first accident I had, I was still in the UK. It was like maybe like a little over like 2 months ago, I think. I just, for some reason, like, went against the glass. It was a tall glass of water. It was very big. And it had medicine on it as well, because I take like those magnesium like card thingies that taste like lemon, if you know what it is. Like those type of thingies. So I had like that on the water as well. And it just I was so shocked. I just remember screaming because it felt like it felt it didn't luckily it didn't fall on my. I think I had my drawing tablet at the time on top of the desk or something. I don't even remember what it was, but I had something of that wasn't just my computer on the desk, and I was like so happy because it was by this much that it didn't fall on my equipment. And my I remember my phone just went everywhere because I kind of just also like went against my phone. um so my phone just went flying to the other side of my room whilst the water just fell on me and got like the cables I had on the floor like wet and stuff. And I was so shocked. I remember screaming, and my housemate just came to my aid, and she was like, "What is happening? What happened? Are you okay?" And I was like, "Water, water. What do I do? There's cables with water. I'm stepping on the cables. What do I do with this situation?" And she was like, "Ah, well," and she started to laugh at me. Can you believe it? She just laughed at me, and she did get me like paper towels afterwards, but she laughed at me. I don't know what book to read. Oh, I thought you were reading something. Did you finish the book you were reading last week? And if you did, which book was it? I really don't remember it. I feel like once you say what it is, I will know it. I will remember right away. But right now I don't. But how about, can I interest you in... Oh, you were reading School for Good and Evil. I just remembered. Have you finished that? Have you finished the second School for Good and Evil? If you have, did you like it? Personally, it wasn't my favorite from the two that I've read. Also, can I interest you, if you don't know what to read, can I interest you in reading Percy Jackson? You've read the first one, you could read the second one. That would be very fun for me as well, because we could talk about it afterwards. I really want to talk to someone about it, about the second one. Oh, you just sent me the link to the stream. Amazing. I'm gonna put this on my Insta stories before I forget. Where is it? Link. Yes. Like this. Done. And here, and there, and the little chat box saying link to the stream. Oh. There we go. I feel like every time I put Insta stories of like these streams, they always look the same. There's like not a good way of doing this. It's always just the same. Maybe I should start posting pictures of my face, saying that I'm live or something, but that feels weird to me, so I'm not completely sure. They always just look the same. It's always like my OBS, well, not OBS, my Streamlabs setup. Done. Oh, I should have edited two highlights. My bad. Wait. Highlight and Minder. Amazing. No, I haven't finished the second, but I don't feel like reading it now. That's fair. That's very fair. I'm waiting for my tabs to start the second Percy Jackson. That is a good point. Also, when you... I always tell myself that I need to tell you this, but I keep forgetting it. But now that you brought it up, I'm gonna... Now I remember, so I'm gonna ask you. Did you order those, like, transparent tabs that you can, like, put on top of the pages and, like, annotate the book? Because... I have that book that is called something that I don't remember, but it surely has a name. What is it? Here it is. Kane's... What is this called? Wait, what? Is it called Kane's Jawbone? But who's the author? Oh, okay, the author is... I have this book, that is a murder mystery. That is like you kind of deconstruct a book to try and figure out the story, because you need to like put the pieces to the pages in the right order to figure out the author, no, the like who died and who killed them. And only three people in the entire world since this book was released in like, when was this released, 1934, have been able to get it right. So yeah, I was thinking we could use that for solving this. um I did two of them. Yes, let's go. That's cool. That's really cool. We need to, I'm not sure if we can do this before I go back to the UK, because I will be going back very soon. It's like less than 2 weeks. So I'm not sure if we're gonna have time now, but maybe we could do it in during Christmas. A little Christmas mystery. That could be cool. We could get like the yarn and everything, and do like that crazy picture of the dude, or like the Mimi picture, where the dude is just like this, like in front of a big thing of like a big wall with pictures and red yarn connecting all the pictures and stuff. We could do it like that. I think it would be funny. We could recreate the meme and everything. All right. It's 9:51, so we are 1 minute late. So we're gonna start the reading sprints, and we'll keep talking afterwards. I need to put this on the sprints. There it is. Oh, I need to also put this in correctly. Okay. All right. So let's start the sprints. I hope you have a wonderful time, even though you haven't decided what to read yet. But hopefully you can find something to read during this half an hour. And I'll see you in half an hour. We'll talk in half an hour, okay? Have a nice time. And welcome back, everyone. Let me see if I missed any messages in chat. No, I didn't. Okay, perfect. Welcome back. How was your reading sprint? I actually read a lot this time, but I think it's because it's a graphic novel, so I read faster. Let me see how many pages I read. I read like 83 pages, around that. So that's pretty good. This book has like 300 pages, and I'm really close to page 100. So hopefully, if I read just as much as I read this time, on the next print, I will be able to like get to close to 200. And then I'm hoping that I can still finish it before midnight, so I can finish it as like before the month ending, and it can still count for like the competition and everything. But yeah, I'm liking it, but I'm kind of confused because I have this habit of just putting books in my TBR because of their covers and their titles. I usually never read synopsis. I just the only books I know synopsis of is like booktubers that I watch and stuff. When they talk about a book and everything, and I think it's like interesting. Usually that's when I add books to my TBR that I know what they are about. But otherwise, I just add them because of the cover and the title. And Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me is one of them. I thought the cover was really cool, and the title was like intriguing. And all I've heard about the book was that it was sapphic. So yeah, for some reason, I thought that Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me was about this girl called Laura Dean that was, she was trying to come to terms with her sexuality, and she kept breaking up with her boyfriend because she was like confused whether she liked boys or girls. But that's not what this is about at all. This is like about it's about like two girls that are in a relationship, and Laura Dean keeps breaking up with her girlfriend. Laura Dean is kind of a douche. Like they're like a narcissistic prick. I don't know. I joined midway through the sprint. I'm reading Gideon the Ninth, and I only read about 10 pages. Oh, I never heard about that book before. I'm gonna search it on Goodreads, see what it is about. Are you liking it though? I think the only thing that comes to mind when I read that title was I don't know if you've seen Gravity Falls, but there is a character on Gravity Falls called Gideon, which is kind of like the one of the villains of Gravity Falls. So that's all I could imagine was like Gideon sitting on his like this little throne for some reason. Let me see what it is about. Oh, I think I've seen this cover actually. Pretty sure I've seen this cover somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Oh, it's about necromancers. Ooh. This seems really cool. I mean, it's LGBT as well. That's awesome. I love that. I hope that you're liking it. Hopefully you'll get to read a bit more on the next sprint. Usually, I don't know if you're new here. At least I don't remember your name. But if you're not new, I'm sorry that I forgot your name. I just have a really bad memory. But if you are new here, usually we do 30-minute sprints, and then we do like 20 minutes in between where we just have a little chat. So yeah. So usually that's how it goes. So we will be talking until like 40 past 10, I guess, whichever time it is in your country. Where I am, it's gonna be 40 minutes past 10. So yeah. But it sounds pretty cool. Also, just to clarify for those who don't know what Gravity Falls is, Gravity Falls is a cartoon show. I'm liking it so far. It's funny, and yeah, I'm new. Oh, okay, great. I'm glad that you're liking it. It sounds pretty interesting. I don't think I'm completely sure what a necromancer is. I've read that word a bunch of times, especially on like fan fiction, but I don't think I'm completely sure. I think I might be confusing like stuff, because all that comes to mind is like those people have that have like a sleep condition that makes them fall asleep, like have like sleep attacks and fall asleep multiple times a day, just like almost instantly. But I don't think this is what it is. Oh, it's the practice of of magic or black magic involving communication with the dead. Oh wait, well that just made the book even better. I guess that explains the skeleton on the cover. That explains it a lot. But yeah, well, welcome to my little channel, into the streams. I hope you have a good time here. We are just like very chill people, and yeah, I just try to be as inclusive as I can and just be very have a very safe space for everyone. So yeah, and I do these streams every Wednesday. I was gonna say every Thursday, but I changed the dates. Now it's on Wednesdays. Every Wednesdays from usually it's from 9 to 11 BST. But today I had to start a little later because I went to the doctor, so I was running a little late. But I'm all good now. Next week, hopefully, I won't be late and it will be at 9 BST, 9 p.m. BST. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Um, Otherwise, I think. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if you like Discord or anything. I ended up reading the School for Good and Evil. Ooh, are you liking it? Are you liking it? I'm very curious to see your opinion on the second one, because the first one I really liked. I think I gave it 5 stars both times that I read it. But the second one I've only read once and I didn't like it too much. I didn't have Goodreads at the time, but I think that if I had, I probably would have given it like maybe 3.5 stars. It was okay, but it wasn't my favorite. So I'm curious to see if you're gonna feel the same way, or if you're gonna like it the same or like it more, or what it's gonna be. I was gonna do something, but now I forgot. Oh, I was gonna say we have a Discord. I don't know if you if wait, if Hillary, if you use Discord, but if you do, we have a little Discord community, which is where I announce when I go live. And I like every at the beginning of every week I release a stream schedule where I say like what I'm gonna be streaming during the week. Because between like streaming on YouTube, usually on YouTube I only stream like reading stuff, like reading sprints usually. But I also have a Twitch where I stream some gaming. So if you're interested on that, I could post a link on chat. I was gonna say for Chums to do it, but she's not a mod yet, so I can't. I need to figure that out. I need to make you a mod. All right. How do I? Here it is. Okay. I like the first one better. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking actually. Yeah, I thought the first one was much better. Right, I just pasted the link to the Discord on my chat. Obviously, don't feel pressured to follow or to join or anything. It was just in case you are a Discord person and you like Discord and everything. Um, it's on chat in case you want to join it, but you don't have to, obviously. And I just use it to every week I do like movie nights as well on Discord, which is pretty fun. I think this week we're gonna be watching Flushed Away, which is a very cool very old animation movie that I've been I was a very big fan of when I was little, and I haven't watched in a few years. So we're gonna be watching that again. Thanks, I'm new to Discord too, but I'd love to join. Okay, great. I'm glad. I'm glad. We are just again very chill on Discord. It's just mostly it's just to update everyone on whether like when I'm going live, what I'm gonna be doing that week, and just if anything changes. Usually, I always update Discord. I think I was gonna say I always update Discord first, but I don't usually update anywhere else. So that's a little bit stupid to say, but yeah, I always update on Discord in case there is something that has come up and I have to cancel a stream or anything. I will always update on Discord so everyone knows. Um, so yeah, um, I'm glad that you might like to join. Yeah, we're just gonna do little movie night. I actually the movie night is tomorrow. It's gonna be around the same time as these reading sprints today. I think I put for 9. Did I put it for 9? I always need to check my stream schedule. I always forget, but I think it's 9. Yeah, it is 9. So yeah, we're gonna watch Flushed Away at 9 p.m. BST. So whichever time it is for you, like an hour and a half ago. Um, so yeah, it is pretty cool. Uh, and yeah, I also would like to talk about because you're new here, you probably haven't heard, but like I am from Portugal, and right now I am staying in Portugal. Usually I live in the UK because I studied there for university, and I'm gonna return even though I finished my university degree. I'm gonna return to like try and get work and everything. But right now I am in Portugal, and this week I think it started on the 25th of this month, and it's gonna go until I think it's the 11th of September. There's a very big book fair on Lisbon. I think it's happening in Lisbon and in the north, like the most famous north city is called Porto. I don't know if you heard of that. It is. I don't think many people know of that one as much as they know Lisbon. Um, and I went to it. Me and Chums went to it on the 25th, and it was pretty fun. I had never gone there before, but there was just so many books. I think Chums and I we arrived there at like maybe it was like 4:30 in the afternoon, I believe, and it took us around 4 hours to look at every single book stand that was like on the fair. There was so many, and it honestly felt like the biggest workout of my entire life. I think that probably says a lot about me. I am very unfit. As in, I usually never do like I never work out. I just stay at home. But yeah, it felt exhausting. The next day, I couldn't like. I felt so tired the next day. And honestly, I tried to do like some work, and I was looking at the screen, and I was like, my eyes were closing. It was impossible. But it was pretty fun. Also, it was very exhausting because the book fair was like on a hill, so we were constantly going up and down a hill. So yeah, that's why it was so tiring. But it was really cool. We got to see a lot of different books, a lot of books that I'd never seen before. But I think it's because I'm not very like on top of Portuguese literature. Literature. I hate to say that word. Yeah, I'm not very on top of Portuguese books basically. So a lot of them I hadn't seen before, but it was pretty nice. And we also got to see the president. I saw the we saw the president for the first time. At least it was my first time seeing the president, the Portuguese president. I always imagine him to be so much taller, and our president is kind of like is old, like most presidents, and I at least in Portugal, a lot of old men start to gain like what we call like a beer belly, It's just like this big round belly that it's like we say it's because they drink too much beer, which is a joke. Like not many people have that belly because of beer, obviously. Um, but yeah, for some reason I imagined that the president would have a beer belly, and that he would be, taller than he was. But he was not much taller than me, and he was so thin. I was very impressed. I had no idea. And I am very short, just to clarify. I am short. I am like, I'm not sure how much I am in feet, but I am around 1 meter 51 centimeters, or 151 centimeters, I suppose. So yeah, I'm short. I think that's like 5'1" or 5 foot or something. Um, so I was not expecting the president to be that short. And I don't know, Chums might be jumping into chat in a bit, because Chums is really upset in like a joking way. Like obviously she wasn't being like serious or anything, but she was like making jokes that the president was like taking our space, because everywhere we went the president would just go right in front of us, and he had like these like 50 people go, going around with him. So we would just congest like the street that we were walking in, and we were just like, what do we do? There were like cameras everywhere, and we're pretty sure that that we are on some like Portuguese news, like we appear on like the background, because there was so many cameras. And I have like this memory of a camera just directly pointing at us when they were like turning. So he skipped the line. Yes, also that. We went to go get, I don't know the word in English actually, but it's like this pastry that you can get like at like big fairs. Let me see if I can find the translation actually. Wait, what is the name in Portuguese? I forgot the name in Portuguese. Oh, what should be the same word? I suppose it's the same word. Yeah, a churro. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it in English, but it's like fried dough. So we were in a line to get those pastries, and Chums just starts sprinting, so fast. She just starts sprinting like a madman to like this churros place. And I was like, what are you doing? What is happening right now? Why are you running? Well, there's literally no one there. Why are you running? And she was like, can't you see the president? He's gonna come here and he's gonna cut us off, and we're gonna have to wait 1 hour to get the churros. You're gonna see. And as soon as we get there, the president just sees the ladies on the churro like stand, and he just goes like, oh, hello, let's take a selfie. And so he skipped the line. We were like just about to ask for our churros, and it was skipped. We had to wait, and he ended up taking churros for himself for free, which, it's fair, he's a president, but still. It was pretty funny. Pretty funny. Alright, I think it's time for us to start the next sprint. So let me get everything set up. And he sounds like a jerk. I mean, to be fair, the man was just doing his job. Chums was just being dramatic a little bit. But it was pretty funny. Alright, so I'll talk to you in 30 minutes. Also, a new thing, since you're new, I usually don't read chat during the sprints, but if you do write something in chat, I will read it after the sprint is over. So yeah, I'll see you in 30 minutes, and have fun! And we're back. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm gonna see if I missed any messages. I haven't. Okay, great. Welcome back. How was your sprint this time? I hope it was good. I read around 80 pages again, which I'm pretty happy about. And I'm still like, I still don't know where this book is going to go, but it's pretty cute. I like that all of the drawings, like, they didn't use many colors. It's just black, white, and pink, like this pastel pink, which is really nice. It kind of reminds me of Bloom, which is it's a gay graphic novel which uses like blue. It's all blue tones, and it's really beautiful. So yeah, it reminds me of that, which is pretty good. I'm kind of happy about that. And the drawings are really pretty. Really pretty. Wait, I can show you a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna try and show you an image of this without spoiling you. Okay, I don't think this is a spoiler. If my camera will pick it up, that is. There we go. Look how cute that is. So adorable. It's really cute. But yeah, I just remembered. I forgot about later on. Not later on. Wait, early on, when I was talking about the president and everything. He also, like, there was these random like small stages everywhere in the book fair where they did like book reviews, and they had like interviews with authors where you could get like your book signed and everything. And I think in the book reviews there was mostly like new books that they were talking about, and Chums and I stopped to look at like one of the stages, and the president just comes barging in through it goes right in front to the stage, and he just goes, "I've read this book, I've read it, it's really good." And he just takes a selfie with the people on stage and he goes away. Which was really funny, and they called us children during that interaction, because like at that point, I don't know, they must have seen us for like maybe like 5 or 6 times. And I just heard like one of the security girls that the president had just looked at us, and she just said like children or something like that. I was like, we're literally 23. What? That's cute. What's it called? I think I missed that earlier. Oh, it's called Lara Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me. I can show you the cover of the book. It is it's a sapphic romance about about two girls that are like dating. One of them is called Lara Dean, and she keeps breaking up with her girlfriend. And it's from the girlfriend's perspective, so she's just like kind of trying to figure stuff out. Here's the cover. I started reading it because I really like this cover, and I think I thought the title was really interesting. So that's the main reason why I'm reading it. Usually I'm that type of person that I look at a book by the cover. I don't read the synopsis or anything. Usually I don't know anything about the book. I just go by the cover and the title, and that's how I usually select my books, which is dangerous. It's very dangerous to do that, because I've read some very bad books by doing that, but it's okay. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but I can't help it. It's just that there's so not so many, but there's like a few books that I don't know what happens, but they just fuck up the cover so bad, and it just puts me off. Honestly, just spending money on them, and then displaying those covers on my bookshelves is kind of like Uh, also, it's funny, like, I usually, when I was younger, I used to buy, like, the Portuguese translations and everything. But now I haven't, like, I don't think I've bought any Portuguese translation in maybe, like, 5 or 6 years. Um, I just buy, like, the original in English. And I buy, obviously, books in Portuguese from, like, Portuguese authors and everything. But Portuguese translations are sometimes the covers are so bad, so bad. Chums has a Portuguese, the Portuguese version of the Hating Game, and that cover is really giving us nothing. I don't understand why like editors like is it called editors? I don't know, but like the book houses decide to like do covers like that. Why don't they just keep the actual cover and write the title in Portuguese? But they don't do that. They change it. Sometimes it works out. I have the Portuguese version of Carry On by Rainbow Rowell, and I think it's kind of nice. It's not as nice as the English version, but it's not bad. It's not ugly. But then there's just some books so bad. So bad. Oh. They've been getting better, to be honest. They have, yes. I think it's mostly to do with that new book house that we have that's called Desrotina. They have been making. I think they're getting better because Desrotina is just taking the actual covers and just translating the titles to Portuguese, which is what they should have been doing for years. But they're just now starting to do it. But it's pretty good that they're doing that. It kind of makes the books more appealing as well. Especially because I feel like people, especially nowadays, people get their book recommendations mostly from like social media. Maybe like imagine like a post on Instagram or someone is recommending it on like TikTok or something or YouTube. And they usually recommend like usually the content creators are from like either America or like an English speaking country, and the covers are like obviously the English American or British or whatever cover edition. And like when you go into a Portuguese store and you just try to find that book and you don't see any cover that resembles it, it's like it's kind of, it makes it complicated to actually buy books. But maybe that's just my opinion. I don't know. Other editors have also been doing that, like Top Seller. Oh, okay. But I feel like it's been most recently. Like it wasn't that common. I feel like before they used to just always do a different cover. And maybe that's why books are so expensive in Portugal. It's because they do a different cover. But I feel like it's not too common. It's like just now starting that they are doing the same covers. I remember when I looked for at the time it was the new John Green book, Turtles All the Way Down. It's a bit old now, but I remember looking at it, and the Portuguese, like, cuz that's another thing, like the way they translate titles is sometimes bad as well. Because I bought that book in English and I was looking for the Portuguese translation just out of curiosity. And not only was the cover completely different, it was always, the title was also like, so was something completely different from the original title. It was A Thousand Times Goodbye. I think that's how they translated it into Portuguese, which honestly, I haven't read that book in ages, so I don't remember if that actually makes sense with the story, or if they just bullshitted their way into adapting that book. But it was completely different, which is kind of funny. They also do that with movies, though. I feel like maybe it's common in like in countries that like translate stuff or translate titles like of movies and books, or like dub stuff, or a country doesn't really dub movies. It just changes the titles so people know what they're gonna watch. Um, but otherwise, we just have subtitles for everything. But like, I remember going to see The Martian when it released. I went to see it at the cinema, and the Portuguese translation was Lost in Mars instead of The Martian. So it's like it's not completely inaccurate because I mean the dude is lost in Mars, but but it is different. It's kind of a big difference, which is it's quite interesting that they choose to do that. But it is I think it is worse. I don't know if this topic is interesting to anyone. Um but I'm just gonna try and like come to a conclusion on this. I do think it is worse in Brazil. So uh, Portugal and Brazil share basically the same language. In Brazil, they speak Portuguese, but they have like a Brazilian accent, and there's a lot of words that are different from Portuguese from Portugal. It's kind of like the difference maybe from like American English to British English, maybe a little more than that. And in Brazil, usually the translations are even worse to Portugal. I don't know what's up with it, but it's kind of funny, and I'm not sure why they do that, but yeah. I guess that this concludes this portion of that. In case no one was interested, I don't know. I find it very curious. mm. On that note, also, I think don't we have a challenge, chums, for next month? That's read a book that someone on a book was reading, or that wait, what was the challenge? I forgot. It was something like that, I'm pretty sure. Like read a book that a character of a book has read. I think that was the challenge. I'm not sure if it was for next month, but I think it might be. I'm looking on our list, but wait, is it not? A book that a character from a TV show or movie you like has read is not this one. There's something else. A book mentioned on another book in November. Right. That one, I think I already know what I'm gonna read. I went to university for translation, but I still don't understand why they do that. Oh, that's interesting actually. Yeah. Because yeah, that is very interesting because obviously it's translations. It's translators that do all of that. So it would make sense if they translated it like to word, like word by word, but they don't. So yeah, kind of. I mean, there must be a reason for it. I just I never remember to search it. Um, but yeah, about the book for November, while I was reading this book, one of the characters was reading a book, and I thought it was a fake book made just for the story, but I searched it's an actual book. Wait, how do I show this? Where is the gallery? I've never wait. Where is it? Where is it? Photos? Where does this save the screenshots? I am confused. Okay, it's not this one. Not here. No. Nope. I'm like an old person. Where do I find this? Shouldn't be this difficult. There is nothing that says gallery. Well, I'm gonna have a fun time trying to search for these when I'm making the monthly read video. Well, anyways, the character was reading a book that I think it's a graphic novel actually as well. I saved it on Goodreads. It's this one. Let me try and show. Oh, can you see? There we go. Stranger in a strange land. yeah, they were reading this, and the little drawing was exactly like the cover, which I thought was pretty funny. So I think that's what I'm going to be reading in November. Now I have that settled, um, and I'm hoping it's a. Ooh, hello, hello, camera. Okay, we're back. um, yeah, I think it's a shorter book than the book I was planning to read for that month, because I was gonna read Walden, I think is the name, which is a very big book. But now I guess I'll read this one. It should be shorter. And even if it isn't, it is graphic novel, so I should read it faster as well. Oh, it's 525 pages. Huh. That is quite gigantic. Hmm. Oh my god. Well, it's almost 11:30, so I think we're gonna end here for today. I hope everyone had a nice time, and I will see you. Well, if you are on my Discord, then I will see you tomorrow for the movie night that we are doing. Also, Hillary, I saw that you joined our Discord. Just so, because you are new to Discord, just I'm gonna try and make this easier. You will only right now will only have access to a few channels. For you to gain more access to like more channels, including the movie night channel, you just need to read the stuff that's on the rules channel, and there's a little crown button at the end of the rules section. If you just click on that, it will automatically give you a role that's called commoners, and that role will give you access to a bunch of other channels. So yeah, just to, because it is kind of confusing for people who are just like starting to use Discord, how this stuff works. We just have these things in place to control like people that might join the server for hateful purposes. It's just kind of to control like trolls and all of that. So that's why we have these things in place, just so we make sure like everyone knows the rules, and if they break the rules they will be banned. Like, we just need to be sure that it is a safe community. So yeah, just wanted to say that so it isn't super confusing, hopefully. And I will see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll see you next week. And have a rest of a good night or a good day or whatever time it is in your country. And goodbye.